All right. I think we're live. I'm going to do a little refresh here of my browser and see if it's coming through. I've got pulling up the champions account.
I got commercials, so that's a good sign.
Oh my gosh. Enter the chat.
Starry-eyed surprise.
Yeah, I can see your descriptor. It's awesome. Enter the chat for power ratings, pulls, and more. Yeah. And yes, we have a commercial going, an ad break. No one's in the chat. There it is. Showtime Chemo's here first. I don't have Twitch app 1. Well, actually 2. Showtime Chemo, gotcha.
What's up, Scamp?
Hey guys, Kid Kelly 2, probably about 4. I Kurgan says, oops. What's the oops? I hope there's no oops tonight. Woken Warriors.
Is there a loot oops? I like it when there's loot oopses.
Yeah, tell us what the oops is, Kurgan, because we are not aware of any oops at this point. But Lee and I are here coming to Lee, is it snowing where you're at?
It is. In fact, we are on quite the advisory and winter warning right now, where it is very realistic that people aren't going to want to go anywhere tomorrow because it's going to drop like many, many degrees tonight.
I'm being told the same will happen in Charleston, South Carolina this coming Tuesday.
So it comes from us to you, I guess.
It feels hard to believe. Hey guys, so let's do a quick audio check because Lee and I are actually experimenting with some new technology tonight. We're using a different broadcast platform called OBS, and we are using a different audio input as well. So how's one's in the chat? I'm going to turn it over to Lee, and we're going to test his audio. But one's in the chat if we're coming through at about the same volume level, and it's a pleasing volume level.
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can. And you know what? Skimp said 1. All right.
Sweet. So the disadvantage is you're not going to see our faces, but the advantage is since Rusty has notoriously potato internet, this should give us a much more stable experience for the next few months.
Yeah, so we are using Discord audio tonight, as well as a new streaming platform to the both of us. And so far, so good. So let's start our faction roll call, Lee. TNM already checked in with Showtime Chemo. Woken Warriors 420 already checked in at the top of the chat with CM Punk. Who else we got in the house? It's supposed to be 14 degrees in Mississippi on Saturday. That shouldn't even be possible. Down on the Gulf Coast, that shouldn't even be possible. Oh, look at that.
Congrats, Arbone.
Northern Mouth said, this is the clearest you've ever been.
Good.
That's really good. Really good news. Lee is slightly lower than Rusty, so I might just push my mic back in here.
I was going to say, I'll move mine a little closer, but...
Meet me in the middle. Bloods is here. Arbone 24/7 says, I've got Goldberg 6 bronze with gear.
That's awesome.
Gear. You are ahead of the curve, sir or ma'am. Let's see. Nighthawk 40 in the house. 1% in the house. What's up, Rusty? Now you see me checking in with our friend Tiger King. Another Nighthawk 40. Another repackaged with Kid Kelly in the house. You'll see the pulls. You'll see the pulls. You'll have our more than just stream starting soon. In fact, let me premiere for you since we're doing new things tonight. How about a new background, a new banner? Can you guys see that banner on stream? This is Lee and I posed for these photos a little earlier today. We got Off the Top Rope in the house. We got Viper for Life in the house. Here, Lee and Rusty, Demon King says. The
Hunter
NU.
says, "I just want to stop getting sick." Oh man, I'm
Oh,
so
yeah.
sorry.
Oh, super bummer. Super bummer.
Super
His
bummer.
Royal Pipeness says the NU space DE ministry is here.
The
Hip
new day.
designer. We can hear you, but can't see you. But if we can't see you, how are we going to see the polls? Let me just make sure you should be seeing our background logo right now.
Oh yeah,
And
they can see that.
okay, and I'm going to get the portal pulled up here. You should be able to see the game as well. Da, 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 da.
Eventually.
Ah, ha, ha. There it is. Goldberg.
Yeah, it's kind
Goldberg.
of off to the side over there.
Goldberg. Well, yeah, because I didn't want to cover our face yet. I didn't want to cover our sweet logo yet. So let me.
Well, but now it says Hampions chat. When did
Now
we
it
become
says.
Hampions?
Now it says Goldberg. Go Lee. I wish I could. I wish I could tell you the level of disdain I had for Goldberg during the Monday Night Raw. Well, I said the Monday Night War era. I flippin' hated Bill Goldberg. I thought he was. I don't even know who I would compare him to at the time. But I just thought he was a one-trick pony. I don't know. I mean, Lee, thoughts, memories of Goldberg?
Yeah, so I got out of wrestling for a while after like the Legends era, the original Hogan and Warrior and all those kind of guys era, and then my buddy was really into the Attitude Era and WCW specifically. And WCW came to Casper, Wyoming, and Goldberg wrestled the dark match against the Big Show, 'cause the Giant at the time. And I just remember walking away going, okay, that's a guy that I could follow. And yeah, he was probably maybe top 3 of my favorite
Oh
wrestlers
my
through the
gosh.
90s,
The shame.
2000s,
The
and
shame.
on.
The
So,
shame, sir.
yeah.
The shame that you must carry from that, knowing that Goldberg.
No. See, I didn't watch Austin. I didn't watch Rock. I watched
Yeah.
Sting and Goldberg and Hollywood and NWO stuff. That was my Attitude Era. And then, they started going to like Disco Inferno and things like
Oh,
that. And it was like, oh, okay, maybe
yeah.
it's time to
So,
start watching something else.
well, and truly, that era of WCW was the PG era. I mean, it was family viewing. It was good. It was wholesome. It was a wholesome product. And Lee, do you remember in those days, the Goldberg Giant match you talked about? They used to say it was Andre the Giant's son. They used to claim
Yeah.
that Paul White was Andre's, I don't know, illegitimate love child that he had during his travels around the world. He sired a few giants of his own.
Sorry, Telvin, not trying to blaspheme Disco Inferno's good name, but
oh, I'd love to see him in the game. Okay, let's get back to faction roll call, and then we'll jump into our first power rating of the night. We have got Venomous Vipers Maine in the house, Demolition Inc. present after pulling 5-star Silver Goldberg with gear and 5-star Molly upgrade footers. I was on that server. I saw that brag. I saw that server tag. We've got a first-time chatter saying ciao, my friend. I'm assuming you're from Italy, or at least you speak some Italian. KSMA Slayers and Retirement Fact. This is the Retirement Fact is called IDGA Effers.
I don't give a fish can't swim. Yeah. Good to see you.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow. I love it. I love it, Kurgan. Haven Families in the house. Twilight Bats in the house. Virtual Tiger King 1 Professor's Mosh Pit giveaway this afternoon. Congrats, friend. I think Lee already congratulates you, so I'll give you a second congrats. I got Hall of Fame Shawn Michaels 5-star silver from a single key pull, Lee and Rusty. I was super hyped. That's great. You should be. That's super hyped. Let's see. I just want to.
You can watch our Should You Take Him 6-star gold video, and we have another video with some of the newer plates with him. He unfortunately does not hold up well at 6 gold, but he's fun. Well, Lee, and I don't have him, so congrats.
Lee, I want to give you the opportunity to pick which luchador you are. Baby Ice asked, are you In the
Oh.
blue mask or the red mask? Which is Lee? Which is Lee?
Oh, if I get to pick, see now blue is my favorite color. So if I get to pick, I'd rather be the guy in the blue. But I do have red hair that's turning into salt and ketchup. So whichever you want to go for is fine.
Okay, no, you be blue mask. You first choice. I'll take red mask. There's no shame in that. I always knew you two were AI luchadors. That's right, Israel Pipeness. We are. Oh, you know what? I gotta click the game. It's
You've been sitting around too long,
It
buddy.
said I had to reload. The
Uh-oh.
shame. This ad brought to you by Scopely. Seize the Play. 2002 registered copyright Scopely Incorporated.
2022. I don't think Scopely existed in 2002.
Oh, I read the
but-
wrong year. I totally read the wrong year. Did you know Muhammad Ali writes publicity and persona rights? Muhammad Ali Enterprises LLC.ali.com. Did you know that?
I did not. Macho Man Randy Savage is licensed by CMG Brands, as is Andre the Giant and several others. So congrats to them.
All right. Back to the chat. Now we got that commercial out of the way. Where's the 5-second pose? 2 hours of pulls. Go, go, go. Three Eagles says. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Kid Kelly wants to know what AFC and what NFC team will be in the Super Bowl. We'd love for you to write your Super Bowl predictions in the chat. As we say, Virtuoso Tire King says, Bronzeburg. Octavius, Bills Lions. Don't have a Twitch chat. Chiefs Lions. Rusty hasn't cut out once. I'm impressed. You know what?
Wow.
We don't raise the bar. We are the bar. This is the new bar for my internet coverage. Hey, Lee, it's Gilbert Gold, Kurgan says.
No, it's Goldberg. Goldberg.
Gold. G2. Faction. Execution Rat Pack. What's up, Rusty and Lee? Big love. 198138. Let's see. I'm going to have to skip that one. There's an adult comment in the chat. Should I take Hall of Fame Shawn Michaels to 6 silver? Lee, he's a CSS this weekend. Burning questions. Demon King asked, what say you?
We kind of hold up super well into 6 gold.
What about silver? But what about silver?
He was fine at 6 bronze. He was really good at 6 bronze. He was fine at silver.
Okay,
but if
there
you're
you go.
going up against golds, then that's going to be a struggle bus.
So take him to silver and play the matchup, Lee is saying. I found a lot of value for Hall of Fame HBK and Boss Battle. He is a yellow shield destroyer, a one-click wonder.
There you go.
Yep. He's still one trick. Let's see. Have never liked Goldberg, Puff Daddy said. Yeah, I think I'm there too. I think I'm there too. But
he would be not wrestling talent, obviously, but if I were just to name my top 10 favorite wrestlers of all time, I think he'd be in the top 10 for me.
Oh my gosh. You know
Easily.
what? Arbone 24/7. Dude, blasphemy. He's been a fan of Goldberg since he played for the Falcons. That's down since day one, Lee. Down since day one. Didn't care for Goldberg. I was the front. Let's see. Until he was the front man for a Monster Jam truck Max. Okay. Wow. Monster Jam. Sunday. Super Mafia Bros in the house. Anything other than Tiffy is just overrated. Because it's Tiffy time. Women's World Champion. Let's see.
I didn't know that.
Remember, they were preparing Goldberg to be the guy to run through the NWO and destroy the faction. Then the cattle prod used to beat Goldberg.
The cattle prod of Doom led to the finger poke of Doom, and it was not their best moment.
Hogan refused to release that title. It wasn't going nowhere. And I think that's why we all began to change the channel. That's why we all began to change the channel. We'd rather see Mick Foley, hardcore legend, as a world champ crowned than to see Hogan go another day with that title around his waist. Let's see. Vaughn says Goldberg is the Bret Hart killer. Lee, can you confirm, is Stryker the best there ever was? Is he a focused striker?
I don't remember. I think so, though. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he is.
So
Pretty
they
sure he is.
designed Hall of Fame Goldberg to literally be the destroyer of the best Bret Hart in the game.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I did not I didn't catch that, but I love it. I think that's hilarious. I am not a big fan of Bret Hart. I
Oh
did
my
not like him
gosh.
at any point in his career. So,
Oh
but
my
what
gosh,
happened to him,
dude.
absolutely that sucks. Like I hate that his career was ended because legitimately he could have had another 20 years, but
All
yeah.
right. Well, Lee, I am going to find a way to play
All right, Big
WWE
Love.
Champions now. I'm jumping down
Okay.
to the bottom of the chat. I had to unpin faction roll call. I realized we were about 5 minutes over, and
Yep,
we don't want to do that. Although we are having a ton of fun tonight.
we are.
I'm getting him all queued up. We're going to do power ratings for.
Goldberg.
Wait a second. You know, I just realized I do not have a screen capture set up for power ratings on this OBS. Oh
Uh-oh.
no. Oh
You might have to do that real
no.
quick.
I wait. No, I do because I'm in the portal. So yeah. Okay, one moment. I do have it set up. Let me just do this. Lee, while I get the power rating set up, tell me anything you want to.
Oh wow, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for
Take it away,
that.
Lee.
Yeah. What a heel I am. Yeah, so let's talk about the game. How are you guys feeling about Hall of Fame 3 week? I think it's interesting that it's a 3 week event, and I like it. The 5 week event before it, I was going, man, if we have a 4 or 5 week again, that's gonna be weird timing. Like there's gonna be a like starting Valentine's Day. So yeah, I'm kind of Big Love says MLC's awesome. I approve. All right, that's good. I
uh,
Kurgan still trying to learn OBS. Well, we've been on Streamlabs since we started the Twitch side of things, but
yep.
there's just certain things that Streamlabs really struggles with, and we tend to run into them. So
And you know what
we're
though?
trying.
Streamlabs has been so good to us with the collab cam. It was the only, um, yeah, it was the only software we could use to run that. So
Yeah,
we got some love for Streamlabs.
some big
Okay.
love.
Okay, check this out. I do have it set up because I have my screen capture turned on, and so now I've just got
Okay.
another tab with the power rating in it. So we
Okay.
we good. I'm gonna get
Sounds good.
I'm gonna get Gil Boldberg loaded up here.
Goldberg. Yeah, there he is.
Minaj. He's muscular. To
Yeah, I love the
say
texture
the
mapping they did
least.
on the new Hall of Fames. I haven't said that on any of our videos yet, but it's definitely so much better than like the lump of clay look that they had before. So,
And didn't I think one of the developers didn't they say there's more graphics enhancements coming to the older Hall of Fames? I thought I read that.
yeah, they're gonna try to retexture map some of them.
Nice.
At least maybe some, maybe all. Who knows?
All right, so it's Vaughn says the old Hall of Fames need a revamp. Can I just say? First of all, yeah, what? Gosh, almost 20 Hall of Fame posters got a revamp today because they
What?
added in the reversal move to all S plus tier Hall of Fame superstars. That was an announcement they made earlier today, a town hall announcement. So if you missed it, let
Oh,
me
I
just
missed
read
that.
it. Let me read it to you because Lee hasn't heard it yet. He's been working. It
Yeah.
says, attention, we added a new reversal move effect to existing S plus tier Hall of Fame superstars. Update went live Friday, January 17th. With the introduction of the new Hall of Fame superstars this month, we've also unveiled a new reversal move. This move deals 2 million damage and steals the turn when the opponent's move alters either superstar's gem damage. The following
Okay.
S plus tier Hall of Fame superstars will receive this new reversal move as well. And newsflash, it's already live in the game, so they've already got them. DDP
Nice.
Hall of Fame, Vader Hall of Fame, Mick Foley Hall of Fame. I mean, they're all Hall of Fame, okay? Brutus Beefcake, Jim Neidhart, Tori Wilson, Rey Mysterio, Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels, Mr. Perfect, Triple H, Randy Savage, X-Pac, and Kevin Nash.
Okay.
And along with Molly Holly, Goldberg, they have it already embedded into them. So very, very cool. Very unexpected. And
That is very cool.
so yeah. So well, and it's not, no, Joshy, come on. The rich get richer? No way. Hall of Fame Tori, totally free, right?
Yep.
Molly Holly, totally free. I got her today. Got her last 20 shards, unlocked her today. So, I mean, somebody pulled Shawn Michaels and just asked us, should I take him to 6 silver? Well, now that Shawn Michaels is actually worth more than he was before this revamp, right? So his power rating ability just subversively went up. Nash, Hall of Fame Nash, free in the Showdown store, thanks to the Texan CP. Where was it at? Big Love says Hall of Fame X-Pac was free. So no, it's not the rich getting richer. It's the whole community benefiting from a rework. So yeah. Very mindful.
All right.
Very
We're almost half hour in. So
All right.
We better get to power rating, Rusty.
All right. You know what I don't have either? I don't have our roll-in loaded on this.
Fine.
All right.
That's fine.
So let me hit
fun of ourselves.
What's up, WWE Champions Universe? It's Rusty and Lee from Champions Chat here tonight to power rate Hall of Fame Gil Goldberg. Lee, let's see.
Goldberg.
Gold Dust. Gold
Dust was fun too. What I say is Goldberg is functionally your A tier character. So all the Hall of Fame that are new are S plus tier. That's just the way they've rolled. But he's the equivalent of your A tier character for the month. And I think that he fits damage wise, moves wise, right in that sweet spot. So keep in mind the A tier characters often have new things, especially plates that come out and kind of help them out. With this being an abbreviated 3-week, I don't know if that's the case for Goldberg or whatever, but I would say I would anticipate that he's going to get better. Also, if you took part, it was for sale, it wasn't free, but if you took part in the loot that offered his gear, they tried something out and they gave you one of his gears for $20. And his one gear automatically gives you +4 to all moves. So that is actually that's I'm not encouraging anybody to spend or to have spent, but that is a very inexpensive price for new gears that do +4 all MP. So yeah.
You know, Lee, I still don't have a gear for Rey Mysterio or Tori. So a $20 gear feels pretty affordable. Now, if you're not a spender on the game, totally understand. You know what I'm the most excited about, Lee? You mentioned it in your Break It Down video, and you even used the language, a new cycle of trainer has been introduced. I put it up on the screen here for the community to see. At $35K, Goldberg, Hall of Fame, any color gems, any color, Lee, any color gems do 40% more damage. Bill Goldberg, or not Bill Goldberg, the person that is Goldberg is a pawn, right?
Whoa. Pause.
I don't know how to recover from that one.
Here.
I don't know how to recover from that one. So the person that Goldberg is, he's in their entourage, right? So that superstar is going to get 30% more health, right? So 40% more gem damage, all colors, any color, 30% more health. As if that wasn't good enough, we're going to now double the amount of training ability. We're going to add 2 more. We're going to increase kick out damage done by gyms by 75%.
Oh.
That's more than Feud, isn't it? Feud's like 45%.
Yeah, it depends on what perk steps or step perks you have or whatever, but that
Okay.
is a lot. Yeah, keep going though, because there's more.
But wait, there's more. What do I always say? Every trainer, if you're going to offer, you better give me at least 2 MP, right? That's like classic Rusty quote. Well, Goldberg, green moves start with 2 more MP. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me? So you get 2 green MP, you get 40% more move damage, you get 30% more health, and you get 75% kick out. That's bonkers, bro. Some superstars in the game just got outdated, right? I'm thinking Big Papa Pump training ability, not so much.
Yeah.
Not so good anymore. If this cycle continues, Tech Gunther, not so good anymore. Not so good anymore, right? Your girl that you've been chasing, Tori Wilson.
Yeah, I just finally got her, and now her training ability is outdated. Yeah, I mean, come on, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. That's, to me, that's the training equivalent of the zombie cycle of coaches. It's, in my estimation, it's as essential as that.
Yeah.
Would you, am I being a sensationalist?
I think there's a little bit of a new bias there that maybe I'm hearing, but I mean, I think it's very good. Here's the take I have, and I did share it in our videos, is that any one of those things, or really even any 2 of those things by themselves, we probably wouldn't really be so excited about.
Mm-hmm.
But having that many things at once on there, like, I really, really agree with Merrick's that the next meta is going to be like health and damage based, maybe move damage based. So having the health, having the kick out, I mean, I would never use a kick out trainer before now. But the fact that it does, Seth freaking Rollins level of damage on that, plus does the MP, plus does, yeah, you're right. Every one of the 2 MP people that we used before is pretty much outdated at this point if you have these. So that's pretty cool.
And another thing is, Lee, you have to consider that it's like wearing an armor strap and a is armor the gym defense? It's like having a gym defense maxed strap on top of your gym damage strap as well. So I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I'm overdoing it. Well, let's look at Goldberg. We are talking power ratings tonight. We're going to put some polls in the chat. You're going to have 1 minute to vote on those polls as we rock and roll through this. Taking Goldberg into battle. This is the moveset that Lee and I both basically agreed on, and there is some variance to this, but what we're trying to do is the 7 MP spear and increase the damage of all your gems by 200% for 1 turn. Anytime you see that gem damage boost, you're probably going to want to use it unless you're going up against one of these new S+ tier Hall of Famers, because then they will steal your turn and deal you 2 million to the face. So spear, really, really good unless you're going up against Ron Simmons. So not only is he going to pump it, then you're going to deal about 500,000 damage and increase your yellow MP by 10. But hardcore, if the class is striker, first deal 500,000 damage and force your opponent to skip their turn for 1 turn. Goldberg seems to hate strikers. He has a bias against them. And that's going to lead up.
But wait, there's more.
And you know what, though? This is actually like every Goldberg match I've ever watched. A spear into a jackhammer. So then you're going to hit that finisher. It looks like it's about 1 million damage, and then make 40 random gems into purple gems and pin the opponent. Hardcore. If the opponent's style is focused, first deal about 1 million damage and increase your purple gem damage by 200% for 1 turn. Come on. that is really potent against
Yeah.
specifically focused strikers.
And do you know who happens to be a focused striker that we always go up against on the road?
Oh man, let's do it. Let's take
Zombie
him.
Sammy.
Zombie Sammy
Yeah.
is about to meet his maker. Now, I've got to show you the entourage before we go to battle. But here's what we've got.
We also have a request in the chat to turn him silver, because then he apparently looks like the Silver Surfer.
Done and done. But now he's not Goldberg.
He's not Goldberg. Now he's Silver Surfer Goldberg.
I like gold. Okay, so we're going pretensies that we don't have his silver gear that gives us +4 MP, or his first gear that gives +4 MP. So we've got woods on to get our MP, and then we're going to need 2 more MP. So we've got our Gunther while he's got some value left until we get that purple cycle in the Hall of Fame entourage. So he's going to do 2 more MP and purple gems, 40% more damage. We've got Zombie Brett for purple gems doing 40% more damage. And we've got Zombie Cody, purple gems doing 30% more damage. Because we're at gold, we're using percentage-based entourage. And because we're nice people, we're trying to use the most accessible and the most powerful entourage. So we didn't throw on like Jade Cargill, for example, or Rockin' Roman, right? So you may have those, and they may even be better. But we are testing for, I think, the majority of the community here. I've got 100% gem damage strap on him, which is now our standard on Champions Chat. 100% gem damage. I've got the Bubba Specs on him. When you activate a purple move, increase your purple gem damage by 50% for 1 turn. Lee, just curious, is the Bubba Specs a rare thing, a special thing?
I would personally say absolutely. It took me forever to get one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You might have some super good luck and get them, but otherwise you're kind of SO luck.
Yep. Well, I think it is too. Baby Ice. We're running a Fury 2, a set of Fury 2s, and we've got our purple move damage Fury 2 maxed. Well, let's take him on the road against Zombie Sammy. Zombie Sammy's worst nightmare.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is the Zombie Sammy killer, if nothing else.
And I think he's the Striker Brett killer. I haven't looked at the game to confirm that Brett is in fact focused.
90% sure.
You notice everything's glowing, or at least the 2, right? So that means we've got
all 3 are.
That means we've got combo moves, right? So you've got duplicitous value here. So we're going to start by boosting our yellow MP and dealing that 1.5 million damage. All right, so he's also stunned him because he's a striker. And then we're going to boost our, we're going to use our spear to boost our gem damage, all color gem, by 200%. So Zombie Sammy's at 59 million. Remember, we've got the Bubba Specs on, so we've already triggered it twice. Now we're going to hit that jackhammer. We're going to hit that jack. Oh yeah, we do have gear on him. So the 200% gem boost, boom goes the dynamite, 82 million damage.
Wow. That's nice. But go against Big Papa Pump just to give us what does he do against normal situations?
Yes. So, yep. And yes, we had It's Vaughn verified. Striker Brett is focused. So someone out there knew what they were doing, Lee. Someone out there knew what they were doing.
Somebody was like, let's go ahead and show what happens to to Brett when he faces Goldberg in his career.
I'll even go as far as to say, I don't think Garrison would do that. I don't think G, in his love for Bret Hart, Bret Hart used to even do the roll-in on his video. So this was probably done against Garrison's will, or against him knowing. Right?
What are the odds it's a coincidence, though? I mean, what are the chances that they just happen
Zero.
to...
Zero.
Okay.
Zero
Okay.
chance. Zero chance.
Zero chance.
Oh, man. Okay, here we go.
Wow.
Oldberg, as Big Love calls him. And now Baby
Goldberg
Ice.
in
Baby
silver.
Ice says Garrison is downvoting all Hall of Fame Goldberg vids from here on out. All right, so we're going to do the same thing we did with not a focused and not a striker. 65 million health. We're going to hit the spear. We loaded the MP. So 63 million health, Lee.
Okay.
Let's see what it hits for.
Let's see. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
1 million to move. The 40 gems. 48 million. 48 million. He won't kick out. So that's fair. I mean, that's fair. A showboat likely would have kicked out. Any superstar with the new Hall of Fame entourage would kick out with the 75% boost to kick out. So those numbers remind me of Zombie Brett.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Do you feel similitude Zombie Brett?
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Is he feels very much. He is in place of the A tier character we would get for the month, and he feels very much like an A tier character. I think he's, pretty well in line with the others that have come out. Like, JD McDonough can hit insane damage if you have a whole bunch of things for him.
Right.
I think Gold is going to be, thanks for making him Goldberg again. I prefer that. I think that he is going to be in that category where there's going to be something, a plate or a whatever that comes out that really makes him go up. But overall, I mean, yeah, he's all right. I mean, he's got other move sets we could look at, but honestly, that was the one that most consistently hit hard for me when I was doing the video for him. So,
is there a basic plate that I could add to get more damage? Is there anything?
I don't remember finding one, to be honest, because you're not making countdown gems. You're not making row breaks. You could just throw out a few. You could just gem chuck a little bit more, but that's not really going to do a whole lot. So I don't remember one. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I just don't remember one.
Yeah. So. No, I think you're right. I don't. Yeah, I would need a sub move to get more from the All Heart plate. And you know what? There's not a purple equivalent of the. No, it's already on. It's the Ultimate plate, the Bubba Ray Specs. So yeah, there's not
the Bubba Ray Specs.
Yeah,
there's not a purple equivalent of the Chic plate.
Well, let's go into the power rating, because I think there are other movesets, but I think for feud and for competitive play purposes, this is probably going to be the moveset we go into battle with. So I'm going to switch up here and pull this. See if I can get more on the screen. Look at that, Lee. Can you see that?
Nice, I can. You're really doing it.
Yeah,
you're really doing it.
I just don't know how to get more.
You need to, at least from my preview, you need to stretch the right side a little bit more.
Yeah, the background was moving instead of the. Okay. Well, what I need to do is maybe zoom out of here.
There you go.
Yikes.
There you go. That'll work.
Yikes.
I always do it at 7% for my screen, so. Oh, you need to go a little bit bigger than that. Well, again, we're working out the kinks for the first time. First time doing this one.
There we go. Plus, I'm usually the passenger. Oh, look at this! Look at this!
There you go.
He did it, ladies and gentlemen. He did it. Blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while, doesn't he? So Lee. Speaking of Lee.
Speaking of Lee, what about me?
Well, we saw the power. We saw it against a striker, no doubt. He was infinite damage. But
but I don't think that's fair.
In normal battle, what did he hit for? 48 million? Was that our number?
48 million is the number. Yep.
All
so,
right. So
I
our
think that's a
first,
4, right?
I would say, yeah, our first criteria is there it is. Our first criteria is that it's not votable, right? It's a standard. So he only hit for about S tier equal to 80% or more of the current meta's top end damage, and if 60 million is our damage threshold, and he hit a little over 40 million.
48 would be
yeah. So he's right there. As we go to speed,
exactly the number.
Now he's 7 MP to get it loaded. So a 5 in speed, at least 2 of the following are true. MP charge equal to or less than 6. So automatically he's ruled out. So he's got to go down to 4. At least 2, right? Or no?
Well, no, because unless it's 2 of the following are true,
okay.
But I don't think he'd win a feud match in under 45 seconds, unless he's going up against a focused striker.
Because it'll take 2 cycles, is why.
Yeah.
Okay. So arguably, or actually clearly, not arguably, he's a 4 because 2 of the following would be true. MP charge is 7, check. Moves recycle flawlessly, check. And or animations are fairly quick, check. 2 cycles. I think you could get it done in 60 seconds. Any thoughts on that? You're a faster feeder than I am.
I think he'd be fine with 2 cycles. It just depends on, who you're going up against, what they're running, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think he'd be good for that.
And I think what we're going to see is it's going to matter if they have a 75% kick out person in addition to the 45% kick out feud bonus. I mean, oof. Okay. So now get your votes ready. Lee, are you good to create polls tonight? Can you be our pollster? Nice.
Yeah, I could do that.
Well, Lee, we're going to talk about his readiness ability. For Goldberg to get a 5 in readiness, he would need 0 to 1 special things. Now, a special thing, we define it as a plate, gear, moment, etc. to make him work well. To get a 4 would be character needs 2 special things. Again, plate, gear, moment, rare trainer to make them work well. A score of a 3, he would need 3 special things to get him up and running. And then if a character needs 4 special things, we're really struggling. That score's going down to 2. If they need more than that, it's probably going to be you're trying to fulfill a CSS requirement. And he would need... and so we've got... The community was offered a $20 USD silver gear to load 4 MP. That special thing is basically available if one were to want it. We also
nerfed it for this.
Oh, we did. You're right.
Because otherwise we would have used. We could have run him differently trainer wise.
You're right,
and gotten a little bit higher damage.
So we did have a Bubba Specs plate on. So there's one special thing. We did have a gold gear on.
Have the second gear. Yeah.
Now, yeah, gosh, and that's 75% more gem damage. So that may be the equivalent of having a 150 strap or having something that makes him a little more powerful. Maybe you have a top plate. Maybe you've got better trainers even. So we are going to go to the vote. Lee's going to put up the lightning poll.
Here goes.
And after that demonstration, you tell us what you think Goldberg is. Lee, what do you think about readiness, Goldberg's readiness?
Yeah, I mean, I think, I definitely already went ahead and grabbed his gear, $20 for a gear. I'm sure I'll use Goldberg at different points. But overall, I mean, I would say he definitely needs a lot of things. And that's kind of the way A tiers are. Think about Powerhouse Hogan. Powerhouse Hogan didn't get to be like the best powerhouse in the game until we started adding a lot of stuff to him. So, that's kind of my threshold for A tiers is they're okay out of the box, but they need a lot of things to be really good. But if you have those things, my goodness, they can become your best character.
Yeah, so look at the top of the pin chat, guys. Click up there, click the number, and then click vote. We've got a neck and neck tie for 5 and 4. at 40%. Let's get that tie broken. Someone, the tie did not get broken.
It didn't get broken, but I would have not voted 5. But we do also have Discord. Don't forget, we do also do these power ratings discussions on Discord. And as of right now, for readiness, there is only 1 vote for 5, and there are 4 votes for 4. So 4 clearly would be the winner.
Nice. I cast my vote. I actually did vote in that poll, and I voted 4 as well. Because I really think, like, if we took that gold gear off, if there was a way to lower by 75% gem damage, it would not have been good. It would not have been meta relevant, right? If we were to not have that. So I think his gold gear is kind of essential at this point. Yep. We'll see how it's offered. Maybe future loots, maybe a prize wall this month.
It's in the loot right now.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have it. All right. Versatility, Lee. We're talking about taking Jill Goldberg into multiple forms of battle. To get a 5 in versatility, the character is competitively usable in feud, boss, and showdown. The big 3. Also, character makes special gems that help against the boss or extreme rules. Also, Gemmania. We have to file there as well. To a score of 4, the character is competitively usable in at least 2 of feud, boss, and showdown. Character has gem types that help in 1 of maybe boss and or extreme rules. A score of a 3, a vote of a 3 would be character is competitively usable in 1 of the following: feud, boss, or showdown. Character may be a sleeper, occasionally for boss. Vote of 2 would be character is not strong in any competitive format or mode, but may be capable of winning tours or blitzes. So basically a CSS, right? Hold your nose and use them as you must. Versatility score of 1. Character doesn't seem to be basically usable in any key modes. Time for a revamp. Were the devs drunk when they made this one? That would be the score of 1. So we are going to get our
it's ready.
We are going to get our poll up, and Lee is going to launch the poll. Cast your vote for versatility. Lee, Bill Goldberg has that sweet link, that Hall of Fame link, given 4 more MP. So in a showdown setting, I love him. I love it.
Okay.
Right? Or I love all Hall of Fame in a showdown setting. So he checks the box there for me. Does Bill check the box anywhere else for you?
I mean, again, if you very, very whoa, that is a big-headed Goldberg. If you very specifically target focus strikers, then yeah, he's got a lot of versatility in feud. Otherwise, I personally have a lot better showboats that I would use. But yeah.
I think I might like Bill Goldberg better than Rey Mysterio, Hall of Famer. Honestly, I think I would rather feud and do 2 cycles than swing and miss with Rey. I would rather, Oh, they have a stun immunity. Oh gosh, I didn't realize that. Or oh man, I didn't break enough multis on the other, the tricolor. Or oh, I forgot to load one of my. So yeah, he just feels very straightforward. Where Rey feels like he really needs a lot. Do you think the community got it right with a versatility score of 4?
Again, we always say defend it. Like, what 2 modes would you use him in? Boss battle, maybe. I mean, he could. I don't think he's going to be the guy to destroy for boss battle, but I think he definitely can break some colors. Yeah. So I wouldn't be like, oh gosh, why are you using him in boss battle? But I don't think he's going to be the top guy. Feud, I don't really see him to be a go-to currently. But again, it depends on what comes out that beefs him up. So I don't think he's bad. I would have been a 3, but the community says 4. Let me look Discord though. Discord is literally even votes between 2, 3, and 4. So really doesn't actually help us there.
I think I like Goldberg for boss battle. I think I like that he has a gem damage boost, because if that color is in vogue, right? If purples are getting 500% boost in boss battle and he does another 200% boost to it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
So I think feud. I've got better showboats, I think, and I would say even equal to maybe like Brett, right? Zombie Brett. So
Yeah.
entourage ability. Now this is a new one. This is the one where at the beginning of this video or the beginning of this stream, we looked at. I've got to pull it up here again to remember all that it does. But to get a 5 in a score for entourage ability, it's an essential trainer or coach. They add something you don't want to go into battle without. For a 4, it's going to be widely used trainer coaching ability. Helps the character it's being used on to reach their full potential. A 3 would be a niche trainer or coaching ability. May not be used much, but very valuable when needed. I think about like Ghostbuster Cena's Countdown Entourage. Very niche, yet made him wildly powerful. 2 would be a trainer or coach offers something if you're missing other trainers, coaches that do the job better. Like we use Zombie Cody, right, for that coaching ability, but they're arguably they're better. But we still plug him in because of he goes wide. And so then a 1, outdated, not useful at all. Trainer coach ability, most likely, you're going to put something else there. So going back to his entourage ability before we vote, we are going to go to trainer. Okay. This is 4 separate things. If he's in your entourage, any color gems do 40% more damage. Check. 30 superstar gets 30% more health. Check. Increased kickout damage done by gems by 75%. Check. Green moves start with 2 more MP. I'm going to be silent. Lee, launch the lightning poll when you're ready. I'm not going to hype this up at all. I just want to see how the votes fall.
Right. Yeah, because this is something new. This is something we don't have. I mean, we haven't seen it this way, blah, blah, blah. Like, so we've got to figure out how do we decide this? And whatever we decide, this will also be the score for Tori and for Ron Simmons. So this is not just voting Goldberg. This is going to be the vote for the entire class of the Hall of Fame 2025.
Baby Ice says all votes under 5 will be reported.
Gotcha.
That's funny.
I'll tell you, it is distinctly a 5. Although there's not a ton of votes on Discord this week, but it is distinctly a 5 on Discord. So,
Lee, how about you?
Too soon.
How would you rate this? Are you excited to go into battle with this?
Again, I'm between a 4 and a 5. Like it's going to replace anybody that I used that had 2 MP and anybody that I used. Yeah, it's a 5 hip designer. It's done there. So, it's going to be. Oh yeah, sorry, I did mean Molly footers. I definitely meant Molly. But yeah, it's going to replace anybody that I go to for their, their 2 MPs. So each one we get there, keep going. But. I don't know if that's like as big a deal to me as the zombies were, but it's good. The trick is the trainer abilities. In fact, we just saw Shelton Benjamin Powerhouse go to 60% gem damage. So a lot of the way it's kind of offset to me is, we're seeing this as a replacement for Gunther, for Big Papa Pump, for others. But now a lot of the older characters are being brought up to 60% from there. So yeah, it's interesting. But the community voted 5, so let's see it.
I love it. I'm excited to see it in action. I'm curious if we'll have regrets about a 5. I think it's TBD. Let's put it to the test this weekend in Feud and see if we're impressed or if we're depressed for doing that. So Footer says should think about it without the specific color MP since it's a vote for all. Well, yeah, I mean, so there's going to be a cycle of it, right? So we're saying it can't be different value. The value is the same regardless of the color for that cycle. And we try to
Right,
do
because
that.
it's not like they're doing different gem types or something where it's like, oh, but one's
True.
multiply and one's not. It is just literally the colors. And so,
Yeah. And fair point,
yeah.
some might say, but I don't use green. So because we got a 5, I think we're safe on that. That brings our total composite score to 21, Lee. 21. Where do I go to see how he ranks? Is that ranking summary or mail visual sheet?
Visual sheet is the one where you see it with the pictures, and the ranking summary is the super handy dandy one that JD Nash does for us.
All right. So the score of 21, he is exactly equal to Zombie Brett and Kofi Angelo. I mean,
Okay, that's
perfect.
fair.
I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. And look at the score of Zombie Brett, 44445. And that's who he reminded me of the whole time I was playing with him.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's really funny.
It just shows how consistent this system really is. So
I like Solo Sikoa better than Goldberg. I like Waller better than Goldberg. I don't like Huskus, but I also don't know that I'm running him correctly. So
yeah, there are some who can run him to like where he gets 90 million turn one, but that's you need some stuff. I don't know what the stuff is yet.
I know.
But oh my goodness, you need some stuff.
Yeah. So that would put a 21 would put Goldberg on par with like Terry Funk, Eric Rowan, Bubba Ray Dudley, Tamatanga, CM Punk. Yeah. So that's kind of where he's at comparatively in the game. Lee, you got anything you want to say before we wrap up this little recording?
No, I think that kind of fits. Goldberg is fun. I don't know that he is the world changer that I would have wanted Goldberg to be, just considering, he's one of those historical figures I would love to see a top tier version of. But you never know. All it takes is one plate or one trainer, and anybody can go up. But 21, I think, is a very fair score for him. I think he's pretty much equal to Zombie Brett, as you said. So, yeah, that's good. And let's talk about another Hall of Famer we're gonna power rate tonight in a minute.
All right, we're gonna stop this recording and do another one.
Sweet.
I see there was a fade button, so I thought maybe I could add a
it fades between like scenes or screens.
I don't know how to
or whatever.
do that. I don't know.
That's all right.
It's our first.
We're figuring it out. It's okay. It's okay.
Let's get Molly ready, and also let me just take this off screen for a minute. All right. Well, I get Molly ready, Lee. How's your day going? How's your winter wonderland in Colorado going?
Well, it's the end of the week for me. I've got something, on the personal side of things that I've never had before, which is I am testing out contact lenses right now. And I'm a person of a certain age that falls now into a protected class because of that age. It's the Michael Scott age, if you get the Office references. But yeah, I've never done contacts before. Yet far, I don't think we've got my prescription right because everything is way more fuzzy than with my glasses, and I don't think that's the way it's supposed to be. So I'll probably end up back in glasses for a week or two while they figure that out and try something else. And, maybe in like a month or two, I'll be a person who wears contacts regularly. We'll see. But I definitely like not having my glasses on my face. It's nice. It is very nice.
We got some feedback in the chat that people miss our face. They miss they miss looking at us. How do you feel about that? Is that encouraging?
I appreciate that.
Is that encouraging?
It is encouraging.
People want to see you?
Well, we talked about it for the next, at least, not saying that this won't be an ongoing thing, but for at least the next 5 months while I'm in kind of a special season of life and doing some extra training for my second full-time job. Rusty will be driving, and at the same time, he's also testing out the switch between Streamlabs and OBS. And so if we can get OBS to where we can do kind of the collab cam look that we had on Streamlabs, then great. Or we might just keep it to where if I'm leading the stream, it'll be on Streamlabs, because I don't tend to have total issues on it all the time, but we were running into a lot of issues where Streamlabs wasn't syncing our voices, and definitely Rusty kept falling off, falling out, etc. It's just not as stable as I would have liked it to have been. So, there might be some growing pains while we switch to OBS, and that's okay. That's
Haley,
okay.
are you watching us on Twitch right now?
I am watching. Our logo is up on the screen. Yeah.
All right. I'm just checking. You're watching us on Twitch.
Oh, there's Rusty. I mean, you could do that. I don't care if I'm just the voice.
And I've got on my got on my Cody Rhodes shirt and my Mick Foley flannel combo tonight, and my Bubba Ray Dudley glasses. So I got a little bit of everything going on. My wrestling gear, wrestling merch. So I'm going to turn my camera back off just for this recording, because we really don't want to ruin your experience. So we're about to power rate our free superstar of the month. And I've got some questions about Molly Holly. So here let me get her positioned before I start this video.
Careful.
I have to change this.
You're gonna have to shrink it down again.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah. Am I still on the screen? I am. I can still see me.
Yeah, you can still see you.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You guys didn't know we were so professional, did you? All right.
So I don't have Twitch app. That's something we're going to talk about because with both gears, she is a very different animal than with only one gear, or with no gears. So, we are going to talk about that, because if you saw our breakdown video on her, you know that she's good with no gear and she's great with both gears. So we got to talk about that.
Okay,
but
Lee, we're
going to start the
video
first.
Recording in 3, 2. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? It's your boy Rusty and your guy Lee here on a Friday night with over 50 of our friends on the WWE Champions Twitch. Lee, what are we here to do? We're here to do some serious business.
We are here to get down to business. And the business of the business is to see if Molly Holly is one of the best free tier characters we've got. Now, normally I say free tier, B tier. Just a quick note as we start the video, she's an S plus tier because all of the newer Hall of Fames are S plus tier, but functionally she's your B tier character for this month. However, you and I need to have a talk about gear because her gear does change some things. So
let's talk about Molly Holly real quick. Which version of Molly Holly is this? Is this the right to censor Molly? Is this Mighty Molly? Is this generic Molly?
It's just Molly when she was Molly. Before she had her head shaved, any of that, just regular Molly.
Why is she a Hall of Famer, Lee? What makes Molly stand out among the legends?
Oh, wow. Well, she was a pioneer for women's wrestling. I don't remember what accolade she has that she was like the first of, but I know she was the first woman to do something. I just can't remember what it was. But she stood out in an era where, ladies didn't get a whole lot of attention on TV. And even the ones that did, Trish and Lita, were kind of relegated to, B segments, bark like a dog segments, those type of things.
And especially,
well, that's what I was about to say, especially the bra and panty matches. And Molly never did that. Molly stayed pure and true throughout. And I think she gained a lot of respect from the wrestling community for it. So she was kind of a stalwart of her era.
Lee, is Molly Holly any relation to Crash Holly, Bob Holly, Hardcore Holly? Are they brother, sister, husband, wife? What's the deal there?
Not in real life, no. But that was the pitch. She was cousin Molly. There was Crash, there was Hardcore, and there was cousin Molly. But they really, that's kind of where she started. And then they kind of, you just didn't really think about that very much after that. So.
All right. Well, Molly Holly is a defensive technician who offers a lot of value as a trainer, 35K. Any color gems do 40% more gem damage. She offers 30% more health to the superstar she's on. She offers increased kick-out damage done by gems, 75%, and black moves start with 2 more MP. Molly just buried Showboat Tori.
Yeah, she kind of did. All right, it's got to happen sometime, I guess. So there we go.
All right. Well, Showboat Tori stock is falling. Molly Holly stock is rising, and we will tell you why. We've also got because we're on what's affectionately known as the candy store account, we've got both gear on her. Her first gear only offers 2 MP, which was a little odd, and yet it was in the offers today for $20 USD. And her second gear is in the milestones this weekend at the 300 million solo contest mark. The gold chest is the second Molly Holly gear.
In the War Score competition specifically. Because I thought I was looking for it and I was like, it's not here. What's going on? And then I found it. So
how achievable is 300 million War Score, Lee? For if you're in a mid-tier feuder, someone who, I don't know. Someone like me. How achievable? You know me. So how achievable is that for someone like me?
How achievable is that for Rusty? I think it's fairly achievable, especially the way they kind of have it set up in terms of, if you look in the War Score competition, if I can find it here, you've got like win matches with any powerhouse, any striker, any blah blah blah. So if you just change up your feud lineup this weekend to hit all the colors and some specific eras at least 6 times, some of them 10 times, you should get there. Should get there, right. I think.
Cool.
So
very cool. Okay, well, that's encouraging to hear. I hope a lot of the community ends up with both Molly gears. And as we are looking at her, walk me through the move set. I think, is this what I want to do? Do I want to lay down my countdown gems and lay down 28 random gems in a 1-turn countdown that will deal 0 damage, but make 3 random gems into botch at the end of the countdown, then deal 1 million damage and increase your purple MP by 6. Is that the first move I want to run in the sequence?
Yeah, either that or, well, I would run the Snapmare because the Snapmare is what's going to load it, but you've got it second, so that's fine.
Okay. And then Snapmare, I'm going to deal about a little over 500,000 damage, 694k damage, and choose 5 gems, making the green. And then my finisher is 248k damage plus 175 bonus damage for every botch gem and pin opponent. Lee, the word on the street is to really get big damage out of Molly, you got to get max value out of the bonus for the botch. Is that true?
If you're going to run this moveset, so for if you're running her free to play, or that is, I guess if you just don't have the gear, then instead of the pendulum backbreaker, I would run the Molly go round. But if you have both gears and you do need both of them, then her second gear gives you botch gems do 333% more damage.
Oh,
so that's pretty big.
That. Okay.
Plus, you would have the gear that starts you loaded. So all you would need to do is use your 4 MP purple trainer and then max out botch gem damage on everything else.
Okay. All right. Well, we got a first-time chatter joining us for Molly Chat.
What's up, a cooker?
think we should try the botch set because I think if you're out there watching us right now, you're probably someone who likes to feud, who loves this game, and is trying to reach for this gear this weekend. So I think we should demonstrate it and show you what she's got. In her entourage. I might have done this wrong. See, I have steel here. Because it's steel in 2 MP would give me 7. So I loaded. Go ahead.
You need to load the Snapmare to do it turn 1, because then you use the choose 5 gems to get the finisher loaded. Without 99 MP, you're gonna need woods.
Okay. Well, answer me this. With steel alone, could I load my running clothesline?
No. With steel alone, you could
Steel in the
load your
gear.
running clothesline,
So I need a
but then you
purple
could run your
trainer.
finisher.
I need a
Yeah.
purple trainer. So I'm not sure
You need
why.
purple woods.
Okay. Womp womp. Sorry, friends.
Cooker says play 24/7. Love this game. League 17. Great.
Very
The
cool.
running clothesline is a combo move. Let's see, 23 random gems into one turn that will deal 0 damage, make 2 into botch, then deal damage and increase your purple MP by 3. So yeah, I guess. But you still wouldn't start loaded turn 1 in feud. Well, wait, take a look at it.
So
Let me take a look at it on yours.
Steel gives me 4. The
by
gear gives
6.
me 2, and then the match
Okay.
gives me 1. So I think
Okay,
I would
there
be
you go.
loaded. I think I
you are
would be
better this way.
loaded. Guys.
Yeah, so switch Woods back. You were right. I'm playing with her at 5-star on my roster because I got a very lucky pull, and she doesn't load the move entirely until she gets to 6-star. So that's why I just didn't see that.
Well, I set this up
you got it.
I set this up about 7 hours ago, so I was trying to remember what was I thinking. But I think I put the most accessible entourage that I could think of on him.
Yeah.
On her. So Pat Barrett, what's his name?
Wade.
Yeah, Wade Barrett. Pat Garrett is the cowboy that shot
Pat
Billy
Garrett.
the Kid. 100% gem damage to with Barrett. And then the Connecticut Blue Blood, part of the Mean Street posse here. Botch gems do 40% more damage. The Mean Street posse. Why aren't they in the game yet? And moves that generate botch gems create 3 more botch gems. Maybe that'll help. Maybe not. And then I just got Keebler for botch gems doing 50. I was trying to max out the botch bonus. So
yeah, that's what you want. As much botch gem damage as possible.
All right. Let's see. In battle against Jade Cargill. No plates, friends. I've got no plate. I've got 100% gem damage strap. And I've got a full set of Fury 2s on her. So let's see what we can do.
Let's see.
I want a 3-minute warning. Yeah, I'm very slow power rater, by the way. Just to clarify, I do power ratings at the same speed I feud at. Is very slow. Very slow.
Wow.
All right. So now, boom. That was so you see it was a combo, like I think it was Jabroni pointed out in the chat for us. So the purple MP's loaded. Now I'm going to choose.
You need to do a 5 match to make them go off.
Okay.
So you swipe into a 5 match, otherwise it won't.
So maybe right column?
Yeah, that gets rid of the least amount of your countdown gems.
2, 3, 4, 5. So I made my 5. I'm going to swipe, and that's going to also activate the countdowns. Right. And I cascade. Merrick's has been using this account.
Because you put it right there where you were going to get a row break anyway. So whoopsies.
Shoot. You know what? I don't know how to play this game.
And now you're getting subbed. So just hit the pause button. And
check it. My botch just went off and tore down her sub. Well, I've got one. Let's see. Yeah, we'll get out of here. Pause. Quit. Womp womp. So it actually went just like my feuds. So
nice.
All right, let's get back to it. I should know better than to feud against. It didn't even touch my health, Lee. What happened?
Well, that's nice.
Is there a glitch in the game? Uh-oh.
Glitch in the Matrix.
Now an error code occurred.
Oh, dang it.
What is happening?
What in the world?
What do I do?
You have to reload it.
The devs are watching me, and they're messing with me. Just kidding.
That has happened before.
Okay, so just reload the game, right?
Yeah, if you can.
Special offers. Quit. Do you think Scopely's credit card is saved on this account? If I just hit
That would be nice, huh?
Scopely's offers, as if we needed it on the demo
Right, on the
account.
candy store.
Everything is unlocked. So, yeah. Oh, hey, sorry, Furbo. I bought the flagship offer on the company card. On the company card. Womp womp.
Wow. Wowzers.
Lee, will you send out a free promo code to everyone in the chat where they can get everything in the game free real quick? Is it
how do you do that?
I think it's all caps, unlock all, I think is the code.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not. I'm absolutely pulling legs right now. That is falsified information. That is
not real.
That is fake news.
Don't fall for Rusty's chicanery.
You, my friend, are fake news. So that was absolutely fake news. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've reloaded. Do I have to fight Jade? Is there an easier opponent that won't get me? Okay, injured. So that's more like it. That's what happened.
There we go.
All right.
We fixed her by fixing her.
We're going to the hospital here. All right. And you know what? For demonstration purposes, I think it's deceptive to not have the gear visible. Okay. I want people to know. I just think it's bad. It's a bad look. So we're going to turn that gear on. All right. She's out of the hospital. She's feeling good. She's back in action. Hardcore Holly Molly. And we're going to hit the running clothesline to make some. Okay. That charged our purple move. Where the heck do I put this? Now, where do I put this?
Well, just pay attention to what you're going to swipe into. We have a back to basics video that tells you exactly where you're going to create that wildcard gem. So
I literally don't know right now. I'm stupefied. I'm going to do it right here. So
just don't put it anywhere where there's going to be a 3 that you swipe over towards. So like if you do it there, you're going to make one where those blue are and you're going to break.
What? Really?
Well, it depends on which way you pull the gems, but yes. If you start by pulling the purple gem, then it'll drop down. If you start by pulling the red gem, you're going to break the 3 blues with it too.
Yeah, how about that? I'll swipe the blue gem to the middle.
But then you're going to break the reds. So
I've literally never been taught how to do this.
Well, we're doing it live, pal.
Okay, we're going to go on the top row. Somebody in the chat wrote top row. I freaked. I did it. Top row, swipe, boom. No cascade. Take that, Merrick's. I rock. You don't. There we go. All right. Now the pendulum backbreaker finisher. 1.8 million plus a million.
Let's watch her health. It's 70 million right now.
All right. Bonus damage for every botch gem. 70 million is going to hit. Boom goes the dynamite. And she hits for 70 minus 16 million is what it hit for. So was that 73? 73. How much did she hit for?
I don't know, but I had her hitting 80 before. So did we add the Z plate?
No, I have no plate. No plate.
Okay.
So that was
so
that
you know
was
what
60.
You can do.
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll add the Z plate, but then you can also add the Eyes of Judgment, not to like make it so that she has to have one extra thing in the power rating, but then it'll take away Jade's MP, and then you don't have to worry about getting subbed if something goes wrong.
I love that. This A. Cooker, what an encourager. He said, "Oh my, good win." That's awesome. Yeah, I've never been told that before. Let's see. So Z plate. Boom.
The Z plate. I will not be here to hear it called Z plate. It is the letter Z.
Yeah, is that a Canadian? That's a Canadian thing?
That's a Canadian thing, yeah.
Belusky, that's actually a very astute observation. Tech Cody, but with botch. That's
Oh.
basically the play pattern and the colors. So Lee's saying Judgment Day play. I'm just not going to do that because that's going to affect her readiness score, I think.
Well, you don't need it, but it's just if you want to nerf Jade's ability to sub you if something goes wrong.
That's smart. Okay, I didn't do it, but that is very smart. Okay.
Yeah.
So
we wouldn't have to power rate with that in there, but
right. So we're watching we're going to watch that damage this time. 71 million. We're going to make our green here, here, and here. Top row. I'm going to swipe it. I'll be doggone it worked, Lee. Look at that.
Look at that.
Who am I hearing? Who? I'm hearing someone talk.
Sounds like a voice assistant that we all know, but not on my end.
I don't know what that was. Okay, Pendulum Backbreaker. We're at 70 million health. Let's keep an eye on it. 1.9 mil, 52 mil. Right? No, 70? Yeah, see.
Huh. Well, it's not repeating what I seem to see. She's a 25. Yay, baby ice.
All right. Well, so we were hitting like 50, 60 million, 65 million. We were hitting like 65 million with that setup.
So that's fair. That's fair. 65 million is... I swear I hit closer to 80 in the previews, but again, I do that at the end of a long work day, and then my brain goes away. So I could be wrong.
Well, let's try the Molly go round. Is that gonna give us more damage or not?
No, not necessarily.
Okay,
because it doesn't do the botch gems at all.
All right. Did you have a different entourage member than I've got?
I would have to go back and watch my own video to see it. But she hit 65, so that's the marker for us. And she really only had, she had gear, so I guess if you count that as 2 rare things just for the gear, but otherwise, the gear isn't affecting the bonus damage, it only affects destroying the botch. Yes, Hogan's, we do have a Discord. Let me, I'll get you a link here real quick.
Okay, well, and there's not a 100% botch coach, is there? Somebody had Zombie Becky on her for 60% botch.
Yeah. Well, let me look at her. I'm gonna pull her up on my phone real quick so I can remember what I did. What did I did differently? But we've still got what we need to power rate her fairly.
Were you ever able to make the Snapmare reload the running clothesline and hit it twice?
Let's see. Bonus damage for every countdown gem, and then deal damage and decrease your countdown timers by 1. So that doesn't really do anything there. See, Juggernaut gems will increase your yellow gem damage, and then increase your yellow gem damage again. And the kick out. No, it had to be this setup.
Okay.
Would have had to have been.
Maybe I'm breaking too many countdowns.
I don't know.
That's possible. Let's try to break less countdowns and do it over here on the side.
It doesn't matter, but you could do the armbar instead of the Snapmare.
69
million. That
million,
might have been what I did.
Yeah, I got her down to 13 million. So yeah, she's consistently hitting
about 65
million on all 3 tries. Yeah, and Becky 2 bites would get more, but that lowers her readiness score, and we just don't want to do that. So we are gonna go to the power ratings, Lee.
All right, let's do it.
While I get this loaded up, this is a great time. Lee just posted a link to our Discord. this would be a great time for you to join our Discord. And you know what? Be kind in there. There are real people on the other side of that screen. And so just a reminder, right? When you join a Discord, go in pleasant. Go in as a peace, an agent of peace, a peace officer, you might even say.
Wow.
Okay.
Just be kind in general, Michael Graham said. That's right.
Yes. Be
Be
kind.
kind to
Rewind.
everyone you meet. Everyone you meet is facing some great unseen battle, as one philosopher said. So
I was going to say, be kind, rewind. That was
Zandel.
That was a philosopher of Blockbuster.
That's right. That was the Blockbuster philosophy. Be
okay,
kind,
Lee.
Rewind.
I don't want to waste time. If she was hitting consistently 65 million, boom, 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 boom.
That's a hit.
That's a 5. All right. Speed. Flawless recycle. I don't know. Was it? Okay. At least 2 of the following are true.
The green and blue, or the green and purple move reload themselves and reload each other.
All right. So 2 of the following are true. MP charge 6 or less.
They're all 6 to 7.
Moves recycle flawlessly, resulting in a win in under 45 seconds. I think we did it. Yeah, 1 cycle.
Yeah.
As long as you don't cascade, friends. So you better watch our video. I need to go watch it. Learn how not to cascade. So speed is a 5 as well. Now we get into the facts of life here. Our readiness is going to ask us, does a character need 0 to 1 special things? A special thing could be defined as a plate, a gear, a moment to make them work well. Lee has said a few times, both gear are, you said essential, right, Lee?
Yeah. So you got to have both gears to make this moveset hit that hard. So that would be both of those. Arguably, you would not necessarily need the Z plate because it probably added about 5 million. So you would hit about 60 million even, but it would toe the line. So you're talking probably 2 to 3 rare things. But I'm putting the lightning poll up right now so that everybody can vote on readiness.
Yeah, I would say the Z plate is not necessary, but it also helps reduce their kick out probability. So I like that. Let's cast our votes. She's got to have both gears, so that makes her at least a 4.
Yeah, she can't be higher than a 4. It just doesn't. It can't happen. Like
plate, no plate. Plate, no plate. Was the plate essential? I'm gonna say yes, the plate was essential because feud would add 45% more kick out. So I would want that Z plate on her. So I'm going to say 3. She needs 3 things in my estimation.
I would say 3 as well. And Discord is, Discord's actually pretty high on a 4. So 6 votes for 4 on Discord. 3-1 on Twitch. I didn't vote. It's about tied. I would vote 3 personally.
Well,
so
anytime we have a tie, and Baby Ice can confirm, we round down. We want to give you a conservative estimate. And since this is a free superstar, I have no qualms saying 3 on that vote. Because I don't want to oversell Molly Holly, especially if people are debating whether or not to spend $20 on the plate. I want them to know, yes, you should if you want the results that we generated. So I think that score should be a 3. Versatility. That is a big word to mean that the character is competitively usable. Now, a 5 would give us a score of 5. They're competitively usable in feud, boss, and showdown. Character has special gem types, resulting that help you win against the boss, and extreme rules and Gemania, right? So all competitive modes. If a score of 4 would be they're competitively usable in at least 2 of the following modes: feud, boss, showdown. Character also has special gem types that help in boss battle and or extreme rules Gemania. Score of 3 would be they're competitively usable in one feud, boss, or showdown. Character may be a sleeper occasionally for boss. A score of a 2. Character's not strong in any competitive format, but may be capable of winning tours and blitzes. Basically, that's your CSS. Hold your nose and complete the match and write on Iron Sheik's Discord, how the heck do I beat this match? Which I do sometimes, right? A score of 1. Character doesn't even seem basically usable in any key modes. Think about Striker, Ric Flair. Time for a revamp? Question mark. So, Lee, let's get our lightning poll up. It is up. What say you about Molly? You've got much more experience with Molly than I have tonight. What are you excited to take her into battle and do?
Well, don't want to spoil too much, but I finally got a Judgment Day plate last week, and so I actually put it directly onto her immediately. So I can win anything eventually, at least, right? So, next month, am I going to use her as one of my go-to feuders? Maybe. I will end up with both of the gears, so yeah, that's a possibility. Boss battle, maybe if there's a botch boss for females, I think she's definitely going to be the way to go. And if there's showdown, I mean, the Showdown Hall of Fame link is pretty strong. So I could make an argument. I don't know that she's going to be the go-to for boss battle, but again, female boss battles are super rare anyway.
Right.
And if it happens to fall to botch, I can't think of a female I would use over her. So
that's true. That's true. I don't have Twitch app said she's competitively, or she's completely competitive in all formats. Lee, how about our Twitch for the tiebreaker? Our Twitch poll, 5 has 38% and 3 has 25%. 4 has, I mean, the votes are like 3-2-2. So we need some Discord tiebreak subsidization.
Well, Discord strongly voted. There are no votes for 4, no votes for 5. All the votes are for 3, except for 1, which is for 2. So 6 votes for a 3 on Discord.
Lee, do you feel like that's fair?
Yeah, I don't want to ever get rose-colored glasses on things, and yeah, especially considering you would have to have both gears and some other stuff. As it was pointed out, usually we don't go so much on the free to play, but since so many things, but yeah, I think it's fair. I think if we're looking between if you split the difference and go 4, I think that's potentially fair, but 3 technically got the highest votes overall.
Let me ask you this, Lee. Who are you taking into battle if you had a choice between Mae Young and Hall of Fame Molly Holly?
So the answer is it depends, because both of them need a number of things. Like Mae needs that combo plate where she's got the turtle plate and her plate.
Okay.
She needs a moment, which I don't have yet still. But Mae is gonna, if you have a few things for Mae, she's gonna wreck everybody.
And Mae's fast, and I don't have to make a matchy match to fill MP. So
that's right.
I'm taking Mae into battle. Well,
or Charlotte.
For sure. 100%.
Tech Charlotte's gonna be great.
So we voted on the entourage ability on the previous power rating with Bill Goldberg, and we said that this trainer ability is going to be uniform across this cycle, and it was voted a 5, overwhelmingly a 5 by the community, which leads me to believe the community is very, very excited and believes that Molly Holly's an essential trainer and adds something you do not want to go to battle without. Let's remind the community what Molly does before we look at that total composite score. I haven't calculated it yet. As a trainer at 35k, any color gems do 40% more damage, 30% more health, increased kick out done by gems by 75%, and black moves start with 2 more MP. She is an upgrade to Showboat.
The Showboat Tori.
And
After I just finally got her.
Oh, isn't that the way this game always goes? As soon as you get her, as soon as you get that one you've been wanting, you go and totally she's outdated. Well,
She's out.
we think that ability is a 5 ability. And Beluski said in the chat, huge. So let's add it up. 5, 10, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21. Lee, 21.
So tie with Goldberg.
Lee, this is a free superstar we're talking about. This is a female free
but the
technician.
Gear will cost you $20.
Okay, so $20. 21. $20. Let's go over to the visuals. Okay. 21 is around Liv Morgan, Kairi Sane. Hey, she was free as well. We don't have a Showboat in that bracket. How the heck do we have Naomi as a 20? Oh my!
Remember that was before she got the boost. Oh. She got gear and she got a
poor Naomi because she's certainly bad. That's bad. Oh, yeah. That's embarrassing to see her down there. Liv Morgan, Oblivion is a 21. Oblivion is incredible. Lee, Mae Young is a 20. Yeah. So we must have done that before the moment came out as well.
We did. The moment came out late. But again, if you add the moment, it might have adjusted down her other thing.
Maybe.
No, her plate was out.
Okay. Well,
but the turtle plate wasn't.
So look, I mean, hey, free Molly Holly, not quite Charlotte, but apparently on par with Oblivion, maybe even more valuable than Mae Young. That seems like a pretty good get. Lee, you have any final thoughts on Molly?
Yeah, I mean, so somebody asked in the comment, is she the highest freebie female so far? Well, she's tied with who was not intended to be a freebie, but Trick Liv, and that's saying something because Trick Liv is one of the more powerful female tricksters in the game. She's tied with Kairi. Kairi needs some things. That's the thing. All the free tier, all the A tiers, they need some things to reach their potential. But if you get those things, they can still be pretty competitive.
Much better than Maurice, the last free female we received.
Oh my gosh, much better than Maurice. Yes, Maurice. Maybe some people say they can run her a certain way, but I don't see it.
So some people call me Maurice.
Space Cowboy. Well, we only got 23 minutes to do polls. So.
All right. Well, we will see you next time, friends. Join us each and every Friday night on the Champions main account on Twitch. Cast your votes, lift your voice, and enter the chat. We'll see you next time. I was waiting for you to go, bye.
I know. I don't know why I started doing that. It's just a thing, but
I love it. Anyway. I have no issues with you doing that. In fact, I think it's great. Okay, let me see.
Okay, while you're setting yours up, you know what's really ironic about me being the support role now for this next couple of months is I don't get a chance to eat now before stream. And so normally, at this point in the stream, you're talking about like, I'm really hungry. I'm getting tired. I'm really hungry right now.
Or
I still have a homework assignment I got to do. So
I'm about to say, or it's like all of those streams where I was like sucking down spaghetti while you were talking because I was just literally like starving. So I'm trying to remember how I did, or if I even did, iPhone mirroring on this.
Yeah, that's how you have to. Otherwise, you log out. You're gonna have to log out of the candy store, which is fine too.
I'm looking for my iPhone. Add a source though. I'm trying to add a source. Let me minimize this. Let me do this. Boom. Mac iOS screen capture. That's what it'll be. It'll be a screen capture, and I'm gonna call it iPhone. Man, I'm becoming the OBS Pro.
Yeah.
Method, window capture, no, app capture, and then app, control center, iPhone mirroring. Guys, it's working.
Okay. All right, I put up a poll. It is, will either Lee or Rusty pull someone new tonight? And the answers are yeet for yes, no, Lee will but Rusty won't, Rusty will but Lee won't. So that way you can vote to your heart's content. It's kind of two polls in one. Yeah, and you can kind of go from there. So whoever you would like to vote for, however many times, you got to use your channel points because what else are you going to use them on? You can't do anything from this. So,
Okay, here we go. I've got
all
my
right.
I've got my account on screen.
Okay.
I've got my loot on screen. I've got my 40 pulls ready to rock and roll.
Okay,
here we go,
the record
friends.
when you're ready.
Oh, I didn't even. Yeah, let's see. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? It's Rusty and Lee doing one of our infamous pulls showdowns. I'm diving into a mega right now on the weekend loot of the Who's Next loot. Here we go.
Wait, who you missing? Who you missing? Or is it too late? Oh, it's too late.
Who am I missing?
Well, you got 40, so no gear.
No gear.
So
I would have loved
did not get
to
a gear,
get a gold,
which means you didn't get Goldberg.
Gear. Generation Jade. You know, I like Jade. I am new to Jade because she's been injured. I started watching NXT now that she's back. I'm really impressed with her.
Yeah.
She's one of the more athletic superstars in NXT, female in the female division.
Yeah.
So, look, I'm talking about her, and I just got more shards over. I better stop.
That's good to know because I'm behind. So when we get to my polls, it's going to be like revenge for when we used to do your polls and I was doing them because I see you just got Naomi.
Oof.
As far as I can tell.
Mastodon Vader time 50 shards, and I don't need them. But man, I know a lot of the community are going to go. Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. 34 China shards.
I just saw you get Finn Balor shards, so there you go.
The Judgment Day, Finn Balor, Ms. and Mrs. 32. I'm clicking as fast as I can. Oh my gosh, this is like Vader. I just got another 50 of Vader. That's nuts. Nuts.
Yeah. Well, my offline pulls, I did a mega, and I got like. I kept getting like Ms. and Mrs. and like friggin' Brutus Creed. I was like, what?
Oh, okay. There's
why are those in here?
What's the red AOP guy? Is it Rezar? Rezar. I just got some Rezar.
Yeah.
More Rezar.
Judgment Day shards. Oh, see.
Rezar. Okay, 5 Maurice. 5 silver Maurice. Not exciting. Okay, what's this? What's this?
What's this?
Oh no, Lawler. 4,000 Lawler shards. Brett, Hall of Fame Brett. If you're watching these pulls right now and you don't have these Hall of Famers, run to the loot, friends, because they're there. Ooh, 50 shards of Tiffy time. Yeah, if you need Brett or Lawler. Oh, Neidhart shards. So, really? I mean, at the least, I'm showing what's in here for the community that may not have these guys.
That's not what you hope to do with paid loot, but hey,
that's what I'm telling myself to encourage myself. I would never wish Lawler on anyone, Beluski says.
Hall of Fame Yokozuna is an amazing coach. Very amazing coach. So,
yeah. Is he worth the spend?
Fighter?
No. Claim. I would try to claim his shards off the prize wall if possible. I don't think I would spend for Yoko unless your best superstar did reinforced gems and you don't have Yoko. If you have, who would it be? Vader. Let's say you pull Vader, and you have Vader
multi gems. But yes.
Man, stunning Rex Steve. Drago. This is just brutal.
Yeah, I didn't have Stunning Steve forever, and then now I pulled like just today alone in the videos you'll see that'll come out later this week. I pulled like 20 of him.
Rizar. Wait, awesome. No. Okay, no, that's good though, but I just don't need it. But like Trickster Bubba, there's a lot of valuable shards in this loot tonight. I can't feel bad for myself. Oh, okay. I got a fuse,
Wait,
Lee.
what'd you get? Hold on, I see 6 stars. Oh, there you go.
Starfill. It's a Starfill at least. That's good.
Starfield.
And for me, no, it's a big fuse for me because I have him way down. Maybe
Oh.
4 stars still.
Oh, he's really good. I mean, he needs a Piper plate, but with a Piper plate, he's really, really good.
Yes. So no, Yokozuna on the MLC prize wall for a token. Yes, that's worth it.
Yeah,
That's worth it.
I agree. Very much so. It's
Good.
tertiary. I just saw you get Trish. I don't know what else you got.
Okay. Oh,
Go,
Yokozuna.
Becky.
There it is. We've been talking about Yokozuna so much. They threw him in the loot for me. You know,
Nice.
Silver Montez. Goodness gracious, Acro Montez.
Oh
Rizar
man,
shards.
I remember when Acromontez was the best thing in the game. Like
Goldberg
period.
shards, 40. That's a hit.
Okay. Well, all the last five are pretty much all Goldberg shards, unless you get
Goldberg
something.
shards, 20. Not quite as impressive as the 40. Goldberg shards, 20. I just think the community needs to know the likelihood of the shard hits here. All right, 20. How cool would it be if my last pull? Oh,
Was
no
Goldberg.
stars. No stars.
Oof.
25. All right, let's
But
see the tail of the tape here. All right, it's a 6-star fuse for Triple H Hall of Fame. Total of 20, 40, 60, 85, 125 Goldberg shards. If you're wondering, how bountiful they are in the loot, that is them. All right,
wow.
give me a moment to get Lee's account set up, friends, and let me.
Yeah, this could be a first for us. Just make sure you do it off
Let's
screen,
see.
please.
Oh, let me hit stop recording. That's the end of this video, friends. We'll see you next time as we go fools for pools.
Bye.
All right, let's see.
Well,
Okay, let
on the
me.
poll, only 2% think that either of us are getting something new. But then
Oh, it's like
on the
they've been on
second
before
part,
with us.
yeah, right. But on the second part, 32% say Rusty will, but Lee won't, and 31% says Lee will, but not Rusty. So,
Hmm.
the overwhelming vote is no. I mean, just
Thanks for believing in me,
overwhelming.
friends. Okay, I'm logging out of the Candy Cane account here, and I
Okay.
am going to log out, and I'm going to hit log in. I'm going to do the request, so you'll have to give me
Yep.
access.
Once the email comes, maybe. I still don't see an email.
One moment. Let me make sure I spelled everything correctly. Oh, there it is. It's saved on my cookies. Send me an email link instead. There it is. All right.
Okay.
Check your inbox.
I'm waiting. And so far. Oh, there it is. All right, you ready?
Yep.
There you go. I have signed you in.
Nice. How'd they vote for you? Was it split basically? Some said I'll get
No,
something.
29% said I would, but you wouldn't. 32% said you would, but I won't, which obviously was no. But 37%, the over 535 votes has gone to no.
Oh,
So,
it's like they know. It's like they've done the loop before.
yeah, something something like that.
What is this? Let me pull this down here. Where's my screen capture? Center that.
Wait, what are you screen capturing my account for? What's going on here?
No, that's the name of the source, friendo.
Oh, Ilya Dragunov.
You better
Tour
get those
reward.
top reward. Let me get your coins out of there, your cash out of there. All
Oh, Big
right.
Love, you're cursing me. You're cursing me, Big Love. All right. Well, when you start the video, I want to show people what I'm missing in the loot because it's
Yeah, of
actually a
course.
surprising amount here
All right.
for me.
All right. All right. All right. Okay. Just make
Wait,
sure we're here. I'm back. I just wanted to look. I want to make sure everything's on the up and up before I recorded or showed this on stream. All right.
okay,
I'm just gonna do the quick intro. I'm gonna kick it straight to you.
okay.
And all right. 3, 2. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? It's Rusty and Lee. We're doing a pull showdown. This is Lee's account. Lee, take it away.
Well, Rusty, this is going to be weird for me because this is one of the first times, or maybe is the first time ever, where you've been the driver and I don't get to see it live. It's like seconds behind, but I need Goldberg. I need DDP's gear. Scroll. I need Mick Foley in there. I need Hall of Fame Shawn Michaels in there. I need Rex Regum. I need Macho Man. I don't have him.
Seriously?
I don't have. Yeah, I don't have Hall of Fame Macho Man. I don't have China's gear. I don't have Vader. So there's like 7 things at least that
Yeah.
I could hit on if I get lucky in this loot. And I've been having a really lucky streak. Did you know I got Molly Holly day one off of I got the free 11 coins from the bag
Outrageous.
and then turned around and got Molly on the first pull. I got Tori out of last week's loot. Like, I'm on a hot streak for luck. So I'm hoping that I get Goldberg. Really, really, really hoping because that would be great for my RNG. But I'd also love Macho Man. It's time to get him. So I've got a 40 pull plus the claim from the UCC. So Rusty's driving.
So
I can't see.
Which would you like me to do first? You actually have 2 claim. First, you have your Champions Club claim. Then you have your free coin. Then you have your mega. Which would you like me to do first?
Why don't we do 140 and 1? So do the claim, the mega, and then the 1.
All right, click and claim. I'm not going to vocalize anything so that you have a chance to kind of see it live. And
it's going to be like, it's late. Why is Lee so delayed? Like, I literally can't see it until like 3 seconds later. So 2, 3, 4. Silver, 5-star, Tori. No, that's not Tori. It's Trish. Trish.
All right. Dang. So you said claim 40 and then the 1, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
But when you click 40, if it doesn't say a number bigger than 40, I'm honestly sad right off. So let's hope for a bigger number than 40.
All right, I have clicked. Tell me where on the screen. Oh, son of a gun. You're kidding me.
What's it say?
41.
I got a gear.
Outrageous. You have the best luck. You have the best luck. It's not fair.
It could be like Yokozuna's loot.
No, Lee. It's going to be 6-star silver Goldberg with gold gear. I know it. I know it because I know you and I know your luck. And you are you get the pot of gold while I get the leprechaun every week. That's what happens.
You get the pot of crap. Well, wait, you get the leprechaun. Like,
we're both chasing the rainbow, and you get. This doesn't hold up. Oh my gosh, this does not hold up.
Well, everybody in chat, everybody who's on Discord will see what I get before I do. Because I just saw Rhea. I just got purple Rhea, which I've had purple Rhea many times. It doesn't feel good. So
well, I'm not reacting to anything. I just want you to see it and you to do the reaction.
Oh, I got Brutus Creed again. I can't tell you how many Brutus Creeds I've had to flush down the toilet. Ugh. Oh, 6-star. 6-star and new? No, it's Powerhouse. Dang.
She's one of the more attractive posters in the game, I think.
Yeah.
It's getting late. Champions chat after dark.
Oh, it's kicking in, is it?
I'm
hungry. agree. I still have a assignment I got to do tonight, and I can't see out of these contact lenses. So
You're getting old, my friend. You're getting.
I know. I just got purple Rhea again too. So somebody Belushki says Macho or bust. That would be incredible. I would love him. 45 Dominator says I call DDP with gold
Value
gear. I don't
coming.
have
Value coming.
what?
Value coming.
50 shards of Mick Foley.
Nice.
I got 50 shards of Mick Foley.
Well, that's your
I'm
first
making my way to you.
value. That's the first value.
Right.
So I'm still chasing Mick, and I got like none of his shards. So
Yeah, I'm still chasing him too. Every time I have Taco Bell, I get the purple Rhea. That's awesome.
Cousin of Daya.
The girls get prettier at closing time. 28 more to go. Man, I keep getting purple Rhea too. Jiminy. 28 more on my screen, and it's a 5-star Trish Stratus Hall of Fame. You know, she doesn't have gear. Do you know that? She does not have gear. You get hot snakes when you have Taco Bell.
Oh
wow.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Whoa, friend. Whoa. Well, I haven't heard Rusty bust out with an "Are you kidding me?" yet.
No, I did. That's what I said when I saw the number 41 on you. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I whispered
that's
it.
True. That's true. Well, I still haven't seen gear, so there's still hope.
Of course. Is your credit card attached to this account while I'm logged into it?
Whoa. Hey.
Can I send a mega to a friend?
Whoa. Oh, 200 Carmelo. Wow, that's a hit. If you don't have Melo, you need him. But just Rusty, I have had access to your account for over a year when needed. And I have not abused that, so I'm trusting.
Same.
Trusting.
I will not.
You will not abuse. I would have sent you my password. I just don't know it. It's like just saved in my stuff. It just automatic, like the thing, it automatically puts into there.
You've got a surplus of something that would be very valuable to me.
Oh, what's that? Drew McIntyre?
Yeah, Master of the Claymore. I honestly don't think I have him.
Well, he used to be like super invaluable for William Regal, but then, they came out with both Maxine and Tama, and both of them do functionally the same thing. So, and
we have not seen the gear yet, friends. So the closer we get to the end of the list, the more valuable that gear gets.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I just saw Brutus Creed on my screen, and I would rather have purple Rhea every day than Brutus Creed. I'm just saying.
Oh man.
Sounds like you're getting tired.
Yeah, well, I'm impressed. We're on.
You're on what? Oh, new. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to give it away. I didn't want to have any tells. Yeah, right.
Yes.
King. That's how I feel too. King KZ. All right.
But did I get his gear?
Goldberg. Oh no!
Yes.
But wait, that's the silver gear, right?
Yes. Okay, silver gear, and I bought the gold gear, so that means I'll have both gears for him.
What?
So.
What? I thought you bought the silver gear.
Did I?
I
don't think so.
What gear? Chat, let us know. What gear was in the offer yesterday? Because we are such big spenders, we can't keep all our purchases sorted. I love that. Your quiet was deafening.
That's true. You just went really silent. I was like, what's wrong with Rusty?
I saw it and I was like, oh no.
I bought this. So I paid $20 for the silver, and then I got the silver on this pull too, is what you're telling me.
Oh no. That sucks. I'm so sorry, Lee.
Hey, you know what? I got Goldberg.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Oh, wow.
I'm in your corner, pal. I'm all for you.
Yeah. Well, so for death on there, the pulls, the value of getting Goldberg right now, even though I would probably get him in the next week or whatever,
Goldberg
at the least, is the bonus that you're going to get for having him this weekend.
Top
So
line
I get a lot of
bonus,
bonus.
CSS bonus. Yeah, you might be into the premium medallions. Yeah, that could be a big get. So you're
I'll
saying
get another Piper Power because of that.
right. So and the victory tour and the midweek currency that you have access to week one. So yeah, I mean it's a get. It's a get. It's a get.
Yeah. I'm not getting the Foley mask, Beluski. Piper Power, please. Many Faces of Foley it's only 50K per gem. It used to be a big deal, but all right. Well, I got the Goldberg. I didn't get Goldberg apparently, but I got Goldberg. So hey,
You got Silverberg.
That is a hit. Yeah, I got the Silver Surfer version of him. That's a hit. I'll take that.
Lee, you want to take us out since this is your pulls?
Yeah. Oh, look, it does show on there the wire hanger. Yeah, so that's bonus gear now because I had paid $20 to get it. But whatever. It is what it is. I got Goldberg. I got the weekend character. I can do all the special things because of it. And now I need to go eat dinner and do some assignments that are due tonight. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining us. We're here every Friday on the Twitch channel. And Rusty, thanks for driving lately. I appreciate you covering my slack.
It's an honor. It's an honor. I'm going to stop this recording and then we'll say some pleasantries to our stream.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Well, Lee, let me ask the chat, who won tonight's pulls battle? Who do you think won tonight's pulls battle?
Is that even a question? You got a fuse and I got the weekend character. Come on now.
Well, Lee, if I'm being completely honest with you, my friend, I held in my my braggadocious screenshot and I did not send it to you earlier. Today, I got Goldberg in a lucky 7. I got him in a lucky 7 about an hour after reset. And I was like,
what?
Yeah. So I've already done his victory tour. I've already racked up on all that goodness. And I've even leveled him up to I think he's at 6 silver now. So I'm ready to feud, baby. Get my top line.
Twist.
It was. That was the big. See, this is the denouement, right? You're only going to hear that on stream with us tonight at the very end of the stream. You're not going to hear that on the videos. You're not going to read that. We don't talk in our faction chat about what we pull, make everybody hate us. So we just do it here. So, all right. Well, Lee, I know you're hungry.
DJ's live.
Is he? Let's raid him. Do you know how to type the raid?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's raid DJ. Head over.
All right.
Head over. Yeah, so Footers noticed it showed when I just got shards because it didn't have a fraction of it. So the reveal was, yeah, and maybe you didn't catch on to it, or maybe you did and you just have a great poker face, but yeah.
Right. What's up, Bargish?
Yeah. Beluski, you've told me that before. So yeah, Beluski's pretty savvy about all that. So how do we rate him? What do we do? What do we need to do?
Hit the button and ready, set, goodbye.
Go. Oh.
And we have rated DJ.
Okay, I'm gonna hit stop.